How to overcome a social phobia. Some people can have serious problems trying to communicate with peers that are associated with feelings of anxiety or fear. If this is something you deal with, you may have a social phobia, also called social anxiety disorder. There are many steps you can take to help you deal more effectively with day-to-day interactions. Confronting social anxiety disorder. Confront your negative thoughts. Social anxiety disorder can cause you to think negative thoughts about yourself when faced with a social situation. You may think, "I'll look like a fool," or "I'm going to humiliate myself." The first step to overcoming them is to identify the thoughts when they pop into your head. Stop yourself when you think these thoughts and say, "No, I will not look like a fool. I am strong and competent and I'm going to get through this." Test the reality of your fear. After you have confronted and identified the thoughts, analyze the fear. Try to overwrite the negative thoughts in your brain with positive, realistic ones. Ask yourself questions about your negative thoughts. For example, ask, "Do I know I'm going to humiliate myself?" or "How do I know I'm going to blow my presentation?" Then ask yourself, "Will it be the end of the world if I mess up?" The logical answers to the questions are, more than likely, you will not humiliate yourself or mess up. Even if you do mess up, you are human, as is everyone watching you. Even professionals mess up. Stop unrealistic predictions. One unhelpful thing people do when dealing with social fears is make false, unrealistic predictions about the social situation. You can't predict what will happen. If you try, you will only come up with the worst-case scenario, which will not be close to a realistic reflection of the actual event. This only causes unnecessary anxiety. Remember that you have the power to change your exaggerated thoughts. For example, if you're going to a wedding, focus on the fact that you won't be the center of attention. Visualize being at the wedding and speaking confidently to others and enjoying yourself. Realize that not everyone is judging you. Oftentimes social fears can be a result of thinking that everyone around you is passing judgment on you. If so, take a step back, and realize that most people aren't focused on you. If they are focused on you, they are not thinking the same negative thoughts as you are. Don't try to read people's minds. You can't know what people are thinking. Plus, they do not see the same negative self that you see in your mind. Use social situations to practice changing negative thoughts about yourself, and practice stopping and altering your thoughts about judgment from others. 4. Understand that everyone feels anxiety. You are not the only person that feels anxiety in social situations. Over 12% of the population has it, and that number is increasing. Understanding this can help put you on the same level as everyone around you. You are not alone in your fears. Also, since everyone feels anxiety from time to time, remembering this can help you realize people won't criticize or judge you if they realize you are anxious. Understand overcoming this will take practice. Overcoming your social anxiety won't happen overnight. It takes commitment and lots of practice. You are learning new behaviors, new patterns of thinking, and new social skills. This all takes practice. However, little by little, you will learn these new skills and start being able to overcome or manage your phobia. Change your focus. One of the ways to help reduce your anxiety is to take the focus off of yourself in social situations. Try to pay attention to your surroundings, the conversation, and connecting with the people around you. Begin to understand that although you are focused with how others will think of you, everyone else is not as focused on you. If you say or do something embarrassing, others may not even notice. Or if they do, they will quickly forget it. Try to focus on other things when you notice your physical symptoms in social situations. You are not being as obvious as you think. It is very rare that others can notice physical symptoms of anxiety or even panic attacks. Instead, notice your experience of the event, such as music you hear, how each bite of food tastes, or other entertainment such as art or dancing. Most people are just as nervous in social situations as you are. They are too busy focused on themselves. 7.